Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Lego building. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's Wednesday is going pretty well. And Dracophile has resubscribed with Prime for 70 months. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. So tonight we are going to work on the Horizon 2 Forbidden West Tallneck. It says Tallneck right there. So this is actually expiring pretty soon. I have not played either Horizon Dawn game, but it's a really nice model. So let's go ahead and get it open. Now we can get a map of the local area. Yeah, I have not played either game. I have a friend who really enjoys it. Enjoys them, I guess. So, I don't know, maybe one day. We shall see. There we go. That is all dumped out. We have some stickers here. Let's see. Well, there's bag number 1. There's 7. There's 2. There is 6. There's 4, 3. There's 5. There's 8. Okay. Howdy, Bahamut. I am pretty good. I'm doing pretty well. There's a plate. Get bag number 3. Actually, 4, then 3, then 2, and here we have 1. Let's put the instruction booklet over there. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Hope everyone is doing well today. There we go. Alright. Push those pieces to the side a little bit. Doing okay there? That's good. I did have pizza earlier today, so I am quite full of pizza. Quite full of pizza. All right, let's start out. Let's see, we got nice view of destroyed buildings and the main character. 1,000 years after a global cataclysm, Earth has been remade into a lush, thriving ecosystem, but with a new dominant species, machines. These massive animal-like robots fill the lands, oceans, and skies, serving as the guardians and enforcers of the revived natural order. Millions of fans have fought against destroyed and defeated machines in Horizon Zero Dawn and now Horizon Forbidden West. But what is it like to build one? Been playing CK2 and putting peasants in charge of counties? Oh yeah, no, that's a good plan when you want people of your culture, but without any ties to anyone. I like doing that myself. Also, get out of here, brick separator. No one loves you. The Lego designer. I fell in love with Horizon Zero Dawn the first time I played it. It's a futuristic world full of gorgeous scenery, strong characters, threatening machines, and a rich story. The Guerrilla designers were a huge inspiration and help in capturing the spirit of this universe in Lego form. The Horizon fan community is so creative, so this model is dedicated to their passion and imagination. The brick separator just wants to be loved? Well, then it can come in a different color. The machines. The people of Horizon look upon the machines with wonder and awe. Overall, they appear to be the preservers and protectors of the natural world. Humans live with them in an uneasy balance, hunting some for metal and ammunition, fighting others that encroach on settlements. But a few of these metal giants are so majestic and powerful that no one dares go near them. the Tallneck. Obviously, oblivious to interruption and impervious to attack, these giants circle wide areas, monitoring local conditions. Their massive disc-like heads contain communication hubs that send out signals to other machines. While completely peaceful, they are often guarded by packs of sentries and combat units. This display model showcases the beautiful and dangerous world of Horizon with the majestic Tallneck, a vigilant watcher, and Aloy. Disc. New building techniques formed the clean circle shape and a solid structure. It is the most complex assembly of the set, and the most fun. Neck. Basic armor plate pattern is almost identical to our first LEGO sketch model. The neck structure, however, was significantly altered to mimic the mechanical details. Body and legs. Sideways building captures the right angles and curves. It is a very strange giraffe, yes. Feet. Carefully designed to get the right shape, the feet also connect well with the base. And display base. Includes tall grass where Aloy can hide to avoid the Watcher. Aloy, armed with a powerful high-tech spear and an ancient device that can decipher digital data, Aloy is the greatest machine hunter of her age. A hero known to all tribes, she has defended them against deadly machines, infamous cults, vengeful insurgents, and dangers from the ancient past. The minifigure details one of her signature outfits, with her focus incorporated in the hair element. Alright, so bags 1, 2, and 3 form the base. That's actually kind of impressive. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are the Tallneck itself. Alright, let's go ahead and make our minifig. Get the hair up there. So as I said, I have not played the game myself. We do have a dual-sided face, so let's go with that one. Oh, neat. So it's dual molded with soft and hard plastic. And it has a little trans light blue element right there. There you go. And you can see the dual molding, which is going on there. That is cool. I did not know that that was a thing. I knew that there was something on the side of the head, but I kind of figured it was just like printing kind of thing. You've played the new Among Us map. It's interesting. I have not played Among Us in quite a while. And a white bow, which I don't think is shown up in any other sets. That's pretty cool. Go ahead and get that right in there. And let's go ahead and make her spear. All right, we got our handle there. Let's see. Blue 1x1 flower plate and a gray 1x1 cylinder plate. There we go. And a white 1x1 cylinder plate there. And the spear tip. And a feather element there on the bottom. There we go. All ready for action. Alright, starting out with an inverted 1x3 tile. And a 1x1 plate with a round end and bar. Dark gray 1x1 plate. And orange 1x1 plate with horizontal clip. Yeah, I tried playing Among Us with some, like, just internet randos, and I did not find it fun, so... I have not really revisited it. Definitely seems like it's more fun with friends. Alright, sand, green, angled, curved slopes. Let's get you on there. And a white 1x2 slope with a top tile. And 1x1 plate with tooth. Let's see. Where's the robot arm? Is it over here? I'm not seeing it. Alright. Oh, a robot arm. There you are. Hiding from me. And a 1x2 or a 2L bar with stop. And a black axle holder with a click hinge. Right there. Playing with randoms on Among Us isn't fun. Even if you people found that out a couple years ago when the airship map and that was out. Yeah. Just not my thing. Alright, gray 1x1 brick with 5 studs. And it indicates you can use any of 3 different colors. So red, yellow, or light blue. Probably indicating whether it is hostile to you or not. I'm guessing hostile, alerted, and not hostile. That is my guess. Okay, get the 1x1 plates with bars. White 1x1 tile with top clip. 1x1 plate with 2 bars right there, and a black 1x1 tile on top. There we go. And then 2 white ingots, and let's go ahead and straighten these bars out. In that Among Us match, you were an imposter and got rid of one player vented and somehow didn't get caught. Everyone pointed fingers at everyone but you and the other imposter. They voted everyone but the imposters out. I enjoyed, there was a Among Us-like game in one of the Jackbox party packs during one of Zerfall's charity streams, and I was like really convinced that they were going to realize that I was an imposter, but nope, they like. There were definitely some pretty clear signs, but I think I just convinced them well enough that they didn't vote for me. Again, believe Ald's lies. Always believe Ald's lies. That's where that started from. All right, there we go. And we got a little robotic guardian creature here. Always believe my lies. Trust me, would I lie to you? My dear, precious, special viewers? Alright. Black, a 1x8 plate, and another 1x4. No, just always believe me. Trust me. You can't go wrong that way. Just always believe me. Believe anything that I tell you. You can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong. Trust me. Would I lie? I lie about pickles, mustard, and fish? I do not, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. I speak nothing but the truth on those subjects. Alright, red 1x4 plates. So I was really happy to see that I did get a good ROM for Pirate's Gold today. I was a little worried about that because I wasn't about to test it out, trying to like get through a whole mess of the game kind of thing. So I was pretty happy about that. I said there's no good use for pickles, then we go to Thea. Also, am I making 2 of these? No, I'm not. Alright, good. But there is no good use for pickles. That was still a bad use. That was still a bad use. It was just all we could do. We had no choice in the matter. The gods dictated that I suffer, and so I suffered. Pickles are tasty and good for your stomach. They really aren't. 20 out of 10 doctors agree that pickles will kill you. If you eat pickles, you will eventually die. This is guaranteed to happen. You'll die if you don't. Yeah, but people die when people eat pickles. And I'm not talking about necessarily the people who eat pickles, but if you eat a pickle right now, somewhere, someone is dying. So remember, don't eat pickles. Every time you eat a pickle, someone dies somewhere. No, people do not die when you eat ham. There's just so many people eating pickles out there that they're all dying. There we go. Alright. Dark gray 1x10 plate there. I want black 1x2 plates up above. For the good of humanity, don't eat pickles. Oh, I don't remember what the name of that game was, Ice Oven. It was pretty fun. It was a number of years back, though, at this point. I certainly enjoyed it. Alright, 1x4, a 1x2. And get 2 curved 1x4 slopes. There we go. Alright, let's put that away up there. And we're making 2 of these next ones, so let's go ahead and get going on that. So I watched the 1977 horror-ish Japanese movie House. I mean, it was horror, but it was like comedy horror. And let me tell you, I think some people may have been getting into the mushrooms or other psychedelics at that for that movie. That was a very, very weird movie. Currently on Criterion Channel. I think it's been on Criterion Channel for a little while now, actually. Just absolutely bizarre. Alright, let's get some 1x4 arches. Dark City? No. I mean, Dark City is there. That's kind of bizarre. It's not bizarre in the same way. Dark City is not psychedelic. Or potentially inspired by psychedelics. No, House. It's a Japanese horror movie. Sort of horror movie. I mean, it is horror, but it's also kind of comedy. It's weird. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know about that. Also, that's definitely not horror. Alright, get that on there. Oops. I neglected some pieces here. I was like, shouldn't there be more side stud bricks? And yes, turns out there were supposed to be more side stud bricks. I mean, Dark City is up there, and I did watch that a number of nights ago. And that is weird. Evil Dead is kind of unintentionally comedic originally, and they kind of, like, played into that for Army of Darkness. But it's less horror than it is comedic, and I don't know. There's some fairly somewhat graphic and deaths in House. No, so Evil Dead, the original Evil Dead was partly comedic because it's just low budget, and Sam Raimi likes, like, he just has when he does his own projects, at least he does kind of like the way that he cuts films and stuff like that kind of lends itself well to comedic timing. And then you throw in low budget, and the original Evil Dead is pretty funny. Which is not a dig on it at all. But yeah, House is bizarre. Just very, very bizarre. Because it's also very surreal and, like, intentionally so and stuff like... Oh, hello. Part stuck in there. Let's get you out. Like, a lot of the special effects are intentionally not realistic. And it's filmed in an extraordinarily stylized manner. You have to remind yourself that when I talk about House, I'm not talking about the medical TV show. Correct, I am not. House. There we go, get that on there. Kind of surprised that we didn't make this twice. Like, this is the exact same, right? Yeah. I don't know why they could have saved time by just making two of them. Well... I mean, if you want the experience of like, watching something and just being like, oh, what the hell did I just watch? Yeah, I'd recommend it. For that. It's kind of worth it for that. It's just bizarre. Is it Suspiria levels? I have not seen Suspiria. That is up there, and I should watch that. I've been thinking that I should. I think that's probably a little bit more gruesome, from what I understand. But I'm not positive, since I have not seen it. But yeah, it might be partially inspired by Dario Argento. Alright, so, spare parts. Technically, these two are not spare parts, but we'll include them. Trans yellow, two trans light blue, one trans red, 1x1 cylinder plates. 1x1 cylinder plates with hollow studs in white and gray. 1x1 cylinder plate with bar and black. 1x1 plate flower and blue. Gray nozzle. Red double feather element, dark gray 1x1 plate, black 1x1 tile, and dark gray 2L bar with stop. Alright, so that is our base there to start with. I mean, medical shows can be fun, sure. I mean, I watched ER from start to finish when it came out. Like, starting when it came out, all the way to the end, so... when it went off the air. Put those up there. Well, I'm talking about the NBC show ER. It was on for what, like, at least 10 years, maybe only 8. I don't know, something like that. It was on for a long time, and it did have an absolutely ridiculous jump the shark moment. Let's get those wedge plates and a large 8x16 green plate right there. then the 4x10 gray up here, and green down here. Alright, 3x3 in green, 3x3 in gray up there. ER gave us George Clooney. You've not forgiven it for that? I mean, George Clooney's a good actor. I mean, if you're jealous that he's hotter than you, I guess I can understand that. There's a dark green angled plate, and dark green angle plate. My nose is like really itchy right now for some reason. It's very annoying. Alright, 6x8 plate here. Get that right in there. Green 3x3. Gray 3x3. Alright, tan wedge plate, 3x3 angle plate in tan, 2x2 plate in tan, and dark green wedge and angle plate. There we go. Okay, pair of tan wedge plates. Okay, let's see, gray wedge plates, get those right there, actually, nope, aha, I see why they did it that way, okay, so, get that on there, we'll need that, where's the 2x2, there it is, get that angled slope. I mean, they've only done the one, and my guess is that it was a passion project. One of their designers, like, really sold them on it. Okay, dark gray, a 2x2 corner. Let's get there, and a 1x3 curved slope. 1x2 curved slope. And that gets right in there. Dark green 1x2. And 1x1. Oh, speaking of the dark green, fun controversy in one of the LEGO Discords I'm in. LEGO announced the long-rumored ornithopter from Dune. It got delayed a little bit because I think the second movie got delayed. And it has a bunch of minifigs in it, and a whole bunch of people are like, all of the characters are from the new Dune movie except for Paul, who they've tried to combine with Kyle MacLachlan's version. And it's like, no, they haven't. They would not do that. There's no reason to do that. His outfit is too dark green. They should have made it black, when if you actually watch the movie, it's like heavily color corrected from dark green. Well, the first game did really well. I don't know about the second game. But yeah, it's just weird, the number of people, like, just insisting that the minifig is supposed to be Kyle MacLachlan rather than Timothy Chalamet? So, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. When it's like, no. No, Lego it wouldn't do that. What you're seeing is the fact that you've got two different people who are not exactly similar in appearance, but also not exactly dissimilar in appearance, playing the same character. Chalamet? Okay. You had a fun, weird Magic the Gathering arena match yesterday where someone accidentally activated a creature's ability, which sacrificed it and then conceded because you think it ruined their plans. Hey, any win, right? I am all for anything that lets me win, including my opponent's stupidity. But it's like, he's wearing a very dark green outfit in the scene that they're drawing the characters from, and Lego uses this dark green. Well, it's either that or black, and I guarantee you, people would have been complaining if they chose black. It'd have been like, why did they do it? Why did they make it black? He's wearing dark green. All right. Did I use a wrong? Oh no, it's already there. Duh. Silly me. And so because it is not a perfect replica of the character, which, like, they have two lines on the face, like on either side of the mouth, representing the fact that Timothy Chalamet has like this really angular chin, whereas Kyle MacLachlan has a very smooth, rounded chin. I mean, he's got kind of a square jaw, but it's still a smooth line. And they're like, it's supposed to be Kyle MacLachlan. No, it really isn't. And green is the Atreides house color. So given the choice between dressing him in dark green, which is what he's wearing dark green, and black because of heavy color correction in the movie. Yeah. People are weird, is what I'm saying. People are weird. I'm just realizing that people are weird. Oh, no, I've known that. I'm just commenting that it is a fact that people are weird. All right, let's see. That goes there. You've embraced your weirdness? Yeah, exactly. Do I have any opinion of Horizon Zero? I've not played it, so I don't have any opinion on it. I've considered it. I have a friend who is a really big fan, so it's certainly possible I may play it one day. But I have not looked into it enough to know if I would enjoy it. I mean, I'm not weird. Everyone else is, though. I'm the only normal one out here. As you should. As you should. You should always believe me. I'm very, very believable. Okay, 1x2 round and plate there and there. Bright green 2x2. Dark green 1x2. And a green 2x2 angled plate. You'll remember that if you ever play Among Us with me. Yeah, you should totally believe me. I would never lie. Never. You can always trust me. Alright, that fits right in there. Good lord, that is... There we go. Got it in. That was having a difficult time going in. And dark green. I'm 10 steps beyond the weirdness threshold. No, I think you'll find that I am perfectly normal. It is everyone else who is weird. There we go. Get the final wedge plates on there. Two by two tile. Let's get a dark green curved slope. And dark green 1x1. Corner plate. And that's it for now. Okay, 2x4 tile, 2x2 tile. Oh, I also did finally watch the Sweet Home movie the other night too. It was a good movie. I'd recommend it if you like horror. Alright, let's get that on there and that on there. You should go rewatch the first Tremors movie. That's good. No, it's not. It has not been dubbed. There are no drawings, Damn Weirdo 2. I don't run anything like that. Okay, so that is the base there. We've got spare parts of a green 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud, a dark green 1x1 plate, and a gray 1x1 tile slope. There we go. No, I just watched, there's two versions of it up. One that's split up into 5 parts. The quality is not very good on that, despite it actually being higher resolution. That one's from 14 years ago, and the other one is from 8 years ago, and that's a bit better quality. It just looks better even though it's 360p. It's clearer. I think it's less compressed. So I would recommend that one. They're both subtitled. Although the audio on the broken up one is, it's okay for a few of them, but then on like the third one, it's not good. You dislike the fact that the Tremor movie series went downhill, in your opinion, after the 4th movie? I mean, it's kind of a cash grab. But that's also fine. I mean, if it's not exactly what you were hoping for, if you wanted more or something else out of it, totally understand that. Let's see, 1x1 cylinder tile with top pin there. aqua flowers and bright green leaves. Could you get on there? There we go. There we go. And finally, there we go. Okay, got the flowers. Now we've got some olive green dinosaur tails and dark red 1x1 cylinder plates with hollow studs and 1x1 cones. We're making 5 of these. I think I've seen all the Tremor movies, and they go from good schlocky monster horror type thing to what I would say is somewhat enjoyable schlock fests. Howdy up, Cody. How's it going? I mean, I wouldn't say any of them past 1 were good, but they were schlocky and fun to watch. I'll put it that way. All right, let's get this connector here and a blue friction axle pin. And a pin connector. And a friction pin. Another pin connector and a friction pin. Oh no, I know what you're talking about. And go ahead and get that on there. All right, another, oops, there it is, another pin connector. 2L axle in there. So I'd use better names for these Technic parts, but the official names tend to be things like connector number 68. You know. Not exactly the most inventive naming convention, shall we say. There we go. Get that tree in there. Alright, bright orange leaf element. Get 3 of these. Get that in there. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I've actually seen the Tremors TV series. That might be one that I have not seen. And there we go. Got that in there. Alright, our little tree has been built. Now get an axle connector and a 2L axle. Dark gray axle connector. Let's see if we can get this lined up properly. There we go. And another brown axle connector. And a dark gray 6L bar with stop. And 2 leaves. I find it weird that there was apparently a Ferris Bueller TV series. I don't find that particularly weird. Anything that was popular, they attempted to make a TV series out of in the 80s. All right, and a black connector there. Okay, 4L bar. Get that right in there. Get another leaf element. Wasn't it Parker Lewis Can't Lose? I don't know that that was related. All right, there we go. Get that on there. And we get side stud elements. And a trans dark gray 1x1 cylinder plates, cylinder tiles. Now, one thing that I was thinking of is, like, I always found that the little lip on the bottom of the headlight brick, flip it over and put the... Alright, there that goes on the floor. That's fine. And you put the light on, and it kind of gives you the impression of the... You know, like the lip over stoplights. So I would have done that, but that would have also made it a little bit harder to connect them. And Solarian subscribed for 33 months. Thank you very much. All right, hold on. Let's see if I can find that part. Where'd you go? Like, it jumped into my face, so it did not go in the normal direction when it went down. Alright, that is going to take more of an effort to find, I think. Well, that's fine. Be a great warrior, they said. Save the world, they said. I'd rather be hunting. Aloy before her world turned upside down, and then she climbed Tallneck and changed her mind. Alright, so we got that. Let's clip that on there. We can bend that down. Get that there. And we take the dark green vine element. Twist it around here. Bring it down to the bottom. And there we go. It's got a an old stoplight hanging there. That's pretty neat. I like that. Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful game. I do admire its looks. There we go. And we get one double flower plant element. There we go. And that one goes right in there. And then we get two other bits of grass here. And here. Okay. Yeah, they can really go flying. All right, 1x1 cylinder tile in gray with a top pin, or top peg. Red and aqua 1x1 cylinder or 1x1 plate flowers. Dark red 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud. A 3-stem plant element. Black friction pin. White 2L bar with stop. And dark gray 1 bar with clip. Okay. Yeah, but wouldn't you say that about everything, Lil Bunny? Alright, let's go ahead and put that in the back for the moment. And we will get started on the Tallneck itself. No, I'm shocked. Alright. Let's go ahead and pour this one out. And pour that one out. There we go. You wouldn't put Cute Steggy in the Daily Bugle. But he'd make a great reporter. Oops. Alright, let's see. 1x5 in black. Dark gray 1x2. Too much blast potential running all over that building? I mean, you don't want the Stegosaurus to have a blast? Is that what you're saying? Terrible. You just do not want him to have fun. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. Right, yellow 2x3s. Red 1x2. Black 2x3s. Cute Steggy can have safe fun. He's a Stegosaurus. What's going to happen to him? There we go. And another curved slope right there. And a red 6L axle. The Cretaceous happened to him. Well, yeah, but I'm talking about the Daily Bugle. Howdy, Tom Servo. The secondary nerve cluster thing, I think that's been a little bit deprecated these days. I mean, it wouldn't be for a brain, certainly. But it also probably wasn't for a nerve cluster. Daily Bagel. Yes, Daily Bagels. That's fine. Alright. Oh, nope. Let's just put this to the side for now. Alright. Get another orange 1x1 Technic brick with axle hole. And light lime green shorty bricks. And 1x3 plate. 2x3 in orange. Flip it over for a white 1x2 with center stud. And a red 1x1 brick. Alright, and a black 1x5 right there. Okay, 2 dark gray 1x1s. And a gray 1x3 with 2 studs. Alright, flip it over, and we get the click hinge sockets. Where's the other one? There it is. Alright. There is a gap, and I need to figure out why. These pieces are not going together tightly. Come on, camera, focus. So you can see there's a little bit of a gap. There's a little bit of a gap right here. I can get my fingernail in, and they're not lined up there. I'm not sure why. Ah! That would explain it. That would explain it. Here's the question. Where are my tweezers? Are my tweezers close by? I do not think my tweezers are close by. I do not think my tweezers are close by. Well, that's an issue. What can I use to get that out? Have anything around here that's going to fit in there? I could risk choking on it by sucking it out, except that there's a hole right there. No. That's not working. Alright. Brick separator doesn't get in there well enough. Ah, there we go. There we go. Got it out. Alloy to the rescue. There we go. All goes together just fine now. I didn't even have to risk choking. And also, I do need that piece now anyway. So, there we go. Although there's going to be an extra one. A Mega Flare could have solved that because Mega Flare solves all. I think Mega Flare would have also destroyed it, sir. The 2x2 half tiles have disappeared from the instructions. Alright, 2x6. Let's get 2x2 corner plates. Red, a 1x2 plate. Flip it over with 1x1 round top bricks. And we get a pair of brackets. Melted Lego is a risk of Mega Flare, but it would have solved it as well. It would not have solved it. That's not a solution. We're not looking for a Baron Harkonnen solution here. There we go. 1x1 plate and 1x1 tile. What do I expect from a dragon named Bahamut, a non-Mega Flare solution? Yes. Yes, I do. I do, in fact, expect a non-Mega Flare solution. Alright, there we go. Get that right on there. I know, shocking. Very weird. Me expecting a non-Mega Flare solution. Black 1x1. There and there. And dark gray 1x1 headlight bricks here and here. Let's see, dark gray corner plates. 1x2 plates with top clips. And a 1x4 plate. And let's get some quarter cylinder plates in here. Tiles. Give them a class change. Could always ask the Sylphs from the Sylphs Cavern, I suppose. I mean, they would have at least tried to help. Especially if I threatened to take Yang away from them. I wonder if the Sylphs went to live with Yang after that. Is there some sort of comedy where the Sylphs constantly get under Yang's wife's feet all the time in Fabul? There should be. Oh, Sylphs. Always getting in the way between Yang and his wife. You're so silly. Have the Sylphs shown up in any other Final Fantasy game other than 4 and 5? I can't remember. I don't think so. I mean, considering in 5, they're like the starting summon. Or one of the starting summons. I did do a fair bit of grinding in that game for Friday. So we got a lot going on when we come back to that. A lot of ability point grinding, I should say. I forgot that dual cast only gets you access to all the other spells when you're in Freelancer or Mimic, though. They're a starting summon and a rather weak summon, unsurprising, yeah. Which is a shame. I kind of wish that they would keep up. But they really, like, they're not even particularly strong when you get them. They're not necessarily even worth summoning at that point. Which kind of sucks. You haven't played FF5 in 2 weeks? Well, are you close to being done? Maybe you over-grinded? At this point, you could probably just push through to the end. There we go. All right. 2x4 and a 2x2x2 dress slope. Alright, side stud bricks here. And where they are escape. Okay, so you're about where I am. You haven't even gotten to the good ability point grinding spot. Overgrinding has been the nail in the coffin for every time you've tried to play through a JRPG. Yeah, it can be a problem. I actually am getting comments from someone playing through. Is it fun? Is it Dragon Quest 3? No, it was 2. Yeah, it was 2. I think they're on to 3 now. Or it might be a different person. I'm not sure. But someone was commenting about how they were they had to be way higher level to defeat Malroth in Dragon Quest 2 compared to me. And I mean way higher level. I think I did that around 27, and they were like, I had to be at 41 or something, and it was still tough for him. I'm like, yeah, you know. I don't know what it is, but the Dragon Quest games, at least after, Dragon Quest 1, I find them just way more fun if I'm not over-grinding. Although, once they got to the classes, then that kind of ended. So we'll see when I get to Dragon Quest 8 if that persists. Yeah, but to be fair, Bahamut, you can get those real fast. And like I said, even faster, if you haven't gotten to Castle Ball yet, as I showed on the stream last week, with the bonus that you can get in the Switch version, you can get anywhere from 16 to 32 ability points per fight. Now, it is a bit more manual, although you might not have any problem, now that I think about it. You've had that happen in FF10, where you had easy times with certain bosses and hard times with other bosses, where a friend had the opposite problem. Yeah, sometimes a strategy will just click for you, kind of thing. Go ahead and get that in there. I'm, of course, not putting the stickers on. But, I mean, I also have someone who, in those videos, as they were kind of when they were going live, I think, he might have come in later, who is well known to the point where in other people's streams I can bring up that person not by name and people will be like, oh, him. Oh, I think you're later than me, actually. Did you do the object to art ability point grind underneath Galif's castle? Because I've basically just gotten to Galif's world. There's another wedge plate. And 1x2 with rail. You also just got to Gallus World. I did not see Carbuncle. Have you gotten a Gallif back in your party? Did you have a fight on the big bridge? I may have to go double check to see if I missed something. You just rejoined, you haven't left the castle yet. Well, if you have to get him then I missed him. You can usually get things later, though. I don't know that there's completely missable things. I mean, too many completely missable things. There are some things that you can do early or late. Well, I may have missed him then. Alright, that slides right in there. I'll take a look for next week. Or, not next week, but this Friday. Demands that you stand with him while he eats, and then he looks at you like, time to fill my bowl? No, there's still food left. And repeat 10,000 times. Well, I do not have a cat, so I do not know of that experience. There we go. And get that up there. There we go, and 1x1 quarter cylinder tiles. There we go. There we go. Get that right on there. Okay, next up we got black 1x1 cylinder plates with hollow circles. And get these right in there. Okay, so that is going to be the end of bag number 4. So, spare parts, we've got 1x1 quarter cylinder tiles in white and dark gray, 1x1 cylinder plate in gray, 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud in black, 1x1 cylinder tile in white, and a gray angle connector. 1x1 angle bar. Alright, so I believe this is starting out the with the body. That should be where the feet go, or the legs go, right in there. But let's put that aside for the moment, because it is everyone's favorite minifig time. All right. So let's see, what do we want to grab? Alright, how about that one? I think we'll do it, that's fine. I think we pulled from right around there last time, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, let's start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in, and I should probably get the sheet out. So we have gotten Kai there. We've gotten Cornflakes Dude. Selfie Guy. We have gotten Boombox Guy. Bubble Tea Girl. Squid Guy. Firefish Guy. Vacationing Boss Guy. Pajama Villain Guy. And Sushi Chef Guy. Hey, did you mention me? I did mention you. Well, I just had to make sure that you mentioned cornflakes. Because everyone likes cornflakes. Especially Lil Bunny. Lil Bunny's favorite, cornflakes. Good thing Alt never learned their actual names. Well, that's Kai. That and that are Jake, I believe. That's like Garmagon or Garmadon or something like that. It doesn't matter. I mean, I know the important one. I know the important one. The only flake cereal you like is the Frosted Flakes because of the tiger. I mean, I like Frosted Flakes because of the taste, but whatever reason is fine. Yet everyone likes cornflakes. Hush you. I just have to promote cornflakes. It's Old Guy brand cornflakes. It's the best. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is very good, but it is also incredibly, incredibly sweet. I used to love Fruit Loops as a kid. That was my choice. All right, predictions are closed. It's going to be more cornflakes. No, it's not, sir. Yeah, I mean, you don't know. All right, let's see. Let's get on to the correct thing. And go. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. For a second there, I thought I had cornflakes, but no. Wait, someone say cornflakes? 15.48. It's cornflakes. It's cornflakes. I thought I was like, oh, is it? Is it? No, that's just the torso. Then I'm going up here. Is it? Oh my God, it is. It is. Yeah, more cornflakes. Da-da-da-da-da. Everyone's favorite cornflakes. Yeah, you just want more cornflakes, don't you? Yep. That is indeed more cornflakes. All right, 15.48. So let's go ahead and choose that prediction. Within 20 seconds, complete that prediction. You kind of want cornflakes now? Am I implying that I consumed the Lego for breakfast? No. It's cornflakes. All cornflakes all the time. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And tea. And second breakfast. And brunch. All cornflakes all the time. Please, someone save me. All right. Kinshir, Ice Oven, Tidal Rabbit. Get in the hams there. Very nice. Shield of Hope, Red Hyena, Rogers, C4 Wilco, hoping for a 20 to 50. Dracophile going for the long shot, 50 to 60. And Bahamut going for no. Having absolutely no faith in cornflakes. Don't worry, little bunny, you're too lazy to go back downstairs. That's fair. That is fair. Did I hear you say that you were too lazy to get cornflakes? We're going to have a talk. I think you've pissed off old cornflake dude, Tidal Rabbit. You might want to be careful about that. Go ahead and get that on. Should you just keep a box up here for LEGO streams? That's true, yeah. And also, howdy, Witch Puppy. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I hope you brought cornflakes. Hush you have cornflakes. Well, but you can never have enough cornflakes. Don't you know? I didn't need to look at the instructions when I've gotten 3 of these already, so no, I did not. This guy? No, not at all. I mean, look at that. That's just a great decoration. Cornflakes. You think you've upset more than just him? Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm really safe, and I really do love cornflakes. Yeah, you know you do, 'cause you know what'll happen if you don't say you do. There we go. All right, that is our 3rd cornflakes dude. Goes back in time, replaces cornflakes with Frosted Flakes. You bet there are no cornflakes in the Forbidden West? You know what? That's quite possibly true. That is quite possibly true. All right, next minifig. Let's see. Where do we want to pull from? How about... Let's go right down here with the very first one. All right, get that back up there. All right, start the prediction. I can all guess what is inside the minifig pack. Get your predictions in. Where are the Pepper Girls when you need them? That's a fair question. That's a fair question. Hold on a second. You know what? You know what? Let's try not to yank my speaker or my microphone cable out. That would be bad. Let's get that back up there. But speaking of Pepper Girl. Speaking of Pepper Girl. I have a new keychain. I haven't put it on my actual keyring though. You need one? You need it? Well, maybe if you ask Santa Claus really nicely for Christmas. Title Rabbit. All right. There's about 30 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. You've been so bad this year, though. That's true. That's true. Yeah, you haven't eaten your cornflakes. Okay, so let's see. We have not gotten the Jester, the Dino Hunter, the Pig Guy, and we have not gotten Spooky Girl on camera. But there's about just a couple seconds left, and there it goes. All right. No, Magisto is the next gift with purchase. They may make him make a keychain out of him, but he's the next gift with purchase. Well, not the next. Galileo is actually next, starting at the beginning of the month. But Magisto is coming for like Black Friday double VIP point day. All right, and timer is reset, and go. All right, you want a competition for the. Okay, there is a dress slope in here. We've got 2 characters who use a dress slope in this set. Is that... Okay. 18.93, we have another princess. We have another princess. I'm not supposed to agree with that. Too late. Nah, you helped us get to the Pirates of Realm Space stream, so yeah, you've been really bad. Very, very bad. Very, 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 very bad. Okay, so 18.93. That is indeed the princess. Let's choose that prediction. Choose the alds, choose with yes within 20 seconds. Complete that prediction. Only after 6 years of pestering me to play it. That's true. That's true. I guess that should count for something. All right. Red Hyena and Tidal Rabbit getting the hams there. Very nice. Shield of Hope, Ice Oven, Roger C4 Wilco going for 20 to 50 seconds. Kinshear going for the long shot, 50 to 60. And Bahamut, Witch Puppy, and Lel Bunny going for the no. Having absolutely no faith in me. Absolutely no faith in me. So mean. So mean. Alright. Let's get our princess here. I do really like the dress she has here. You know what? Let's make her, have her close her eyes. That is not soft plastic. That is hard plastic. There we go. As she's about to kiss that frog. Just like Peter Gabriel said. There we go. How can you have faith in a cornflake lover? Well, I mean, it's fair. I am flaky. No back printing, but the hairpiece, dual molded hairpiece, I think. Can't actually tell, but I believe it's dual molded. The white is not. The white is printed. But there she is, kissing that frog, as Peter Gabriel said. All right, so that is our second princess. It'd be really nice if they brought those colors, those pieces back and gave us new colors. All right, and the final minifig for the day. Let's actually move this over here. Get out the scale. And let's pick... Let's go ahead and pick one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So let's go for this one. Okay, so let's start a new prediction. This time, we are going for, can all guess what is inside the minifig box? Remember that I'm going to make a guess, then I will weigh it. If I guess correctly, even if the weight is the same, then that is a correct guess prediction. If I guess it wrong and the weight is correct, then that is a yes with weight. And if both of them are wrong, then that's a no. And we've had some of those. Yeah, that's a Henin. I think we asked about that last time. Talked about that last time. So we have not gotten Mr. Knight. We have not gotten She-Hulk Attorney at Law. We have not gotten Goliath. We have not gotten Echo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I thought there were 5 left. Did I miscount? I did. Yep. There's 4, so there will be 3 left after this. Makes a throne for all, fills it with cornflakes. Milky goodness. Or crunchy goodness, as the case may be. Alright, about a minute to go. Get your predictions in. So if I get it correct with the guess, then that is the one that will be chosen, even if the weight is matches it up. So get your predictions in. Let's see, we're looking at a 17.4, 19.0, 18.3, and 17.8. So they're pretty widely separated at this point. I think it's from the 16th century or so. So this is the weight guide is with packaging. So Agatha 21.9 grams. That's with the packaging. Okay, predictions are closed. So let's see. All right, sounds like there's a lot of little pieces. There's a fair number of little pieces in Mr. Knight, but I think I'm going to go with Echo. That is going to be my guess. So we're looking at 17.4 grams. Now, again, these weights, sometimes there are extra pieces, and sometimes they're not in the same figure, so the weights may be off. All right, and let's get that on. Ooh, 17.48. So there could be an extra piece in there. But let's see. So 17.8 is Goliath, 18.3 is Mr. Knight, 19.0 is She-Hulk, and 17.4 is Echo. So that should be Echo. That should be Echo. Let's find out. These were resealed by the company that I bought them from. Yep, that is Echo. All right, nice. Yeah, so there's an extra 1x1 cylinder plate. Actually, there's 2 extra pieces. Extra 1x1 cylinder plate and an extra 2L bar with stop. So one of those might not have been in the ones that Jay's Brick Blog weighed. All right, so let's go ahead and choose a prediction. That is yes with a guess. Complete that prediction. And let's see, Cetria, Red Hyena, and Bahamut getting that correct, getting all the hams. Very nice. Isov and Kinshir going for with the weight. Title Rabbit, Dracophile, Witch Puppy, and Lel Bunny going for no. All right, there's only 3 left. I'm surprised at the number of these that I am guessing correctly. I'll make her happy. That's fine. I like the hairpiece. It's a really nice hairpiece. And I have no idea what she's holding. I assume it's some sort of, like, kebab. It's probably not. But it's totally what it should be. So all of them do come with the stand elements. And extra pieces, 2L bar with stop, and a brown 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud. All right, Bahamut, thank you very much for coming on out. Have a good rest of your night. So let's go ahead and mark her down. So this is Echo. Very detailed torso, and has kind of a pretty advanced like prosthetic limb there, which is pretty neat. There's another prosthetic limb element out there, so it's kind of neat to have 2 of them. There is her braid piece, which is really nice. Look at the detail on that. That is lovely. I love that hairpiece. And I have no idea what she's holding. So I'm assuming that it is it's a kebab. You know? Probably some mushrooms on there, some veggies as well, roasted over a fire. So tasty. She looks familiar somehow. Maybe it's a blackjack? It might be. I think she's from a TV show that's on right now, so... Or was on recently or something. Or she had a cameo appearance or something. I don't know. Alright, let's slide the weight to the side. And let's get bag number 5 opened up. Ah, that's what you mean. Got it. Yeah, I do like that LEGO is doing that. And I also really appreciate that they went back and redid their wheelchair mold so that it can fit through doors. Like, it's really unfortunate that they didn't think of that in the first place, but once that was brought to their, once that was pointed out, that was good of them. That was good of them to do. All right, let's see. So we got our body here. 2x3, and we got another curved slope element to 2x2 corner plates. And 1x8 plates. There's the other 1x8. There it is. I really cannot stop thinking about how weird House was. That was just a bizarre movie. Alright, let's get some curved angle slopes. Monster House, the Japanese horror movie from 1977. Just called House. House. I swear to God, someone was on something when they made it. The best part is I was reading about it, and it was essentially inspired by Jaws. Toho was like, Jaws is really popular. Let's make a movie like that, and that's what the person that they tasked to come up with the their response to Jaws came up with. House 2 is even weirder. Toho has some wild movies, it does. Criterion also has a movie by the director who did Sweet Home. So I'm probably going to watch that as well. Apparently much came from the director's kids' ideas and childhood fears. Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. Kids are quite imaginative. Yeah, Criterion has some really good stuff up right now. Let's see, another bracket. I mean, I can see how, like, a kid might have some of that stuff, because it is bizarre. And kid, like, the nature of childhood is trying to make sense of the world around you. So kids will often make connections that adults don't between things, just because that's what their brain is doing right now, trying to make connections. Let's see, where's another... There we go. Get that right there. 1x2 tile. Alright, that is gonna go right there. Alright, white 3x3 macaroni tile on either side. I'm sure. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's very surreal. There's a lot of, like, very obvious matte painting backgrounds and stuff like that. Do I hang any of my builds? No, I actually don't keep most things together. I tend to take them apart and sort the pieces. I am way behind on that at the moment, though. Let's see, gray 1x2 rail plate and dark gray 1x3 plates. Pretty close to the same. Usually you'll disassemble it like 15 minutes after it was built. Yeah, yeah. There are definitely times when it is about that for me too. Like, I like the act of building it more than the act of looking at it kind of thing. There are some exceptions. I have not taken apart the Lion Knight's castle. That is still together, and that will probably stay together for quite a while. I haven't taken apart any of the modular city sets that I've built on stream. There we go. That is the right one. Eiffel Tower is still together as well. Titanic's still together. Titanic will probably be together for a while. Usually leave the cars intact, but everything else gets broken back down. Yeah, I mean, I need to get things sorted back out so that I can get back to building some of my own stuff. Alright, let's see. Yellow hinge base. I don't know that we've had too many yellow hinge bases recently. 2x2 top. Is Mummy's disappointment still stuck in that ostrich? Probably not. Alright, black corner plates. Yes, black corner plates. There's the other one. Okay, 2x2 a curved slope. And get that one there, and that one right there. There we go. Alright. Get that hinged element right in there. Alright, 2x6 in black, and a 2x4 with bottom Technic holes. Inverted 2x2 curved slopes. Dark gray, a 2x8. Like, I'm really excited to see what they come up with the Magisto gift with purchase. And if that's nice, that will be staying together. I also have kept the Forestman's hideout redux together as well. Right. 2x2 curved slope and 2x2 plate in white and then a dark gray. And beige angled curved slopes. There we go. Black 2x3 plate. And then one of these weird vehicle decorative elements. I don't even know what to call these things. Alright, 2x3 and a 1x4 curved inverted slopes. Horsemen got the best castle sets. They definitely did get very good castle sets. They were absolutely among my favorites. Also got us one of the first early female printed faces and printed torsos. All right, get that on there. Dark gray 2x2 in at the end. Let's see, inverted 2x2 curved slope, and 1x2 in dark gray, 1x2 in black, and 1x2 in black with a wheel axle. S-curve bracket, get that right on there. Howdy, Tozzerin, how's it going? I am doing pretty well. We are making some Horizon Zero Dawn Tallneck goodness. It's definitely a good build so far. There we go. 1x2. Excuse me, 1x2 plate with handlebars. Dark gray 2x2 plate. And 2x6. And another 2x2 curved slope, inverted. Dark gray 2x4 up there, and 2 white rail plates. Doing well yourself? Just trying to patiently wait for some birthday artwork to be fully completed. Oh, nice. That is exciting. That should get on there. And then that should get on there. I still need to find some artists to illustrate my deity project one of these days. Your birthday was this last Saturday. Well, happy birthday! I hope it was a very nice day for you. Okay, and then last segment here, and a black ingot on the top. What is the artwork of? Is it like a D&D character or something like that? Something similar? All right, there we go. Let's get this axle through here. And another half bushing on there. Little bit of wiggle, but that's fine. That is actually pretty tight in there. I really like the way that looks. That is really nice. Okay, and the robot arms. Get these clipped on all of the axles. Nope, that did not clip on. It's artwork of a gacha game anime character that you love. Well, that's fair. There we go. Get that clipped on. It squeaks. Alright, and then we have these. These were the orc swords, or maybe the Urukai swords from the Lord of the Rings sets. One of my least favorite elements of those movies. I was not a fan of those swords. On the other hand, these do look pretty nice here. There we go. Let's get them straight and parallel. There we go. Okay, next up, bag number 6. So extra parts. We have a gray half bushing, a beige 1x1 tile, and a black 1x1 tile slope. Very nice. All right, bag number 6. There we go. And there we go. Get that all poured out. All right. Start with a click. I think we're making the legs right now. Click, click, click. Click, click, skiss, cat, and kanji. Alright, 1x2 to 1x4 downward bracket. 1x1 to 1x1 downward bracket there. 1x1 to 1x2, or 1x2 to 1x2 a downward bracket there, and a yellow 1x1 plate. The Tallnecks are the robo-dinos that have the Ewax radome for a head, sort of. I mean, yeah, they have a big dome for a head, and they are, as far as I know, information gatherers. I don't know the game very well, so I don't know if it's technically a radome. But yeah, it is a big disc-shaped head. One by two to 1x2 upward bracket there. And there. Let's see, a black 1x1 plate. Two by two half tile. And a white angle plate. And a 2x2 tile there. Yeah, I just like the look of it, so I don't really know much about Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West, so... Let's get that angle piece in there. Get you on here. And is a number 4 angle connector and a 1x1 or a half pin right in there. And a 1x2 with round end right on there. Okay, get the wedge plate on there, 1x3 tile, 1x1 quarter cylinder tiles on either side of it. And the 1x1 cylinder tile right there. Alright. Sand blue 1x2 plate. Sand blue 1x2 curved slope, and a white one next to it. And a decorative element behind it. There we go. Okay, so that goes right in there. If you will go in. There we go. Alright, let's make the mirrored version. Yeah, I should probably take a look, see if it's something that I might want to play on the channel at some point. I kind of have missed the boat on it being new, but since when has that stopped me, I say, looking at Divinity Original Sin? There's 1x2. And get the red axle in there. There we go. Alright. Get the brackets on here. Two by two half tile. No, it's not doing well. It's one reason why I am also doing some shorter console RPGs at the same time. Alright. Wedge plate there, and a 1x2 plate there. I mean, I suppose the, oh dear. Did I use the wrong one here? No, that is the correct one. Alright. That is the 4. Okay. Hadn't noticed the black ones. I mean, it may be giving Banner Saga 1 and 2 a run for their money on least watched LPs on my channel. So, you know, there's that. Is Divinity a long game? Yeah, it's fairly long. I mean, I didn't think it would do like super duper well, but kind of hoping it would do a little bit better than it is. But I wanted to play it. Like, I had a hankering to play it, so I decided to play it, and there's a reason why some people who have channels like mine feel trapped by what they do. And that is a good example. Alright, let's get the other leg on here. There we go. Okay, only one of these. Let's get our Technic 1x1 bricks with cross-axle holes. Like, that's the irony, I think, of YouTube's thing about, you know, that screenshot that I posted, where it's like, try to get more new viewers to grow your channel, which is literally saying, in order to grow your channel, how about you try growing your channel? But the irony of that is, like, one of the things it says in there is try something new. That's actually a really, really bad idea. That is absolutely terrible advice in a lot of ways. I mean, obviously, anytime you try something new, you could succeed and get a whole bunch of new viewers. So from that perspective, yeah, it's not bad advice. But when you do one thing and you try something new, your existing viewers may not be interested, and that can cause them to not watch. It's just like really bizarre. 4L Axle in there. Should try giving a waitress a car. Works for Mr. Beast. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Let me also be a kind of a crummy human. You'd watch more Lego? Yeah, unfortunately, the Lego streams and the D&D streams not exactly bringing in the new viewers, shall we say. Alright, so this one goes on... Wow, what the heck is going on there on the... Huh. Alright, well, that goes right in there. Let me zoom in on this for a second. Alright, this is 300% view. Yeah, alright, so something messed up in the digital instructions. The piece that is right here that attaches to this click hinge element and goes inside the socket there, there's two extraneous ones here on the instruction copy. It's weird. It's not so much that VODs are harder to watch, it's that, I mean, some people are just not interested in seeing after the event live footage. While there are other people who do want to see it because they missed it, or they want to watch it again after it's, you know, they want to watch it again later, relive the experience. But then, of course, there's other people who have already seen it, so they don't need to watch it, kind of thing. So, it's just like, to a certain extent, yeah, you should try something new, but what that thing doesn't tell you is you also need to literally drop anything new that doesn't perform well. Like, that's unstated in that. And if it doesn't do well, it would also probably be a good idea to actually delete it from your channel. Like, there's a reason why J2 John Jeremy, who is not, or J2 John Jeremy, who is no longer J2 John Jeremy, no longer has any of his old content available. Like, he has unlisted it all. I don't even know if it's just unlisted or if he's deleted it. But because he's now doing Sea of Thieves exclusively, all of that other stuff is actually driving, like, the wrong viewers to his channel, and it, negatively affects search engine optimization, SEO, for Sea of Thieves content. Go ahead and get that on there. So it's very, like, cynical and stuff like that. You've watched one of the bigger LPers, and he will immediately drop games the moment they go under a certain threshold? Yep. Yep. There was one person that I saw that he had some stuff up for, like, 6 hours, and then he deleted... Like, he had 3 episodes up for 6 hours, and he deleted them because they did so poorly. And this is the thing, is, like, this isn't... Like, there's nothing organic about this. This is all driven by the algorithm, which, of course, is opaque, and you don't know exactly what it's looking for and stuff like that. So you really do have to just, like, throw things against the wall and see what sticks. And the advice is, throw more stuff against the wall and see what sticks. The algorithm ruined YouTube, in your opinion? You see how it's become an indispensable part of being a YouTuber, but you look back fondly at the days before? I mean, there's an element of, like, the algorithm is kind of necessary for smaller people to get discovered, but it is so bitterly constraining. Like, I saw someone, like, he got excited about a new game, and he tried it out, and the videos did very poorly, and he was just discouraged by that because, it wasn't the content that, he wanted to play something new, essentially. And, so he went back to the old stuff, and that's what I meant by... Like, you can feel trapped. Well, so here's the thing, is like, the algorithm needs to be opaque so that people don't actually take advantage of it. Like, put up crap, absolute crap, that takes advantage of it and gobbles up all of the search traffic for legitimate stuff that people are actually trying to do and get out there. So, from that perspective, it does need to be opaque, because the second it's not opaque, the second you know exactly what it's doing, then anyone can manipulate it. But then everyone else just has to, like, hope and pray. And it's just a bad way of doing it. But yeah, I mean, like, I've looked at Let's Players, like, no one that everyone that I've watched is either not putting out content these days or is continuing to put out the same kind of content as usual and just kind of stagnating. But looking at people who have gotten pretty big, who started around the same time as I did or after me, and in a lot of ways they've like transitioned over to, top 10 lists and stuff like that. And, like, that's because that's the kind of content that the algorithm does really want at this point. And it's very, very frustrating. Maybe we could downvote content to help others decide. Well, you can. The problem is that, like, the dislike affects you, not other people, and it's all engagement. Basically, if a video, like if I put up a video and a lot of people click the dislike on it, the YouTube algorithm says, yeah, this is engaging content. People are engaged with this content. Let's put more of it up there. Let's share more of it. So in that respect, it's kind of the same as a like. It may mean that you see less of that, and that would be good. But what I think would be, like, what I need as a channel creator of the type that I am, I need the ability to say, ignore these videos. These videos should not count towards my content, kind of thing. Because YouTube averages statistics across your channel. So, you know, if you put up a video and it gets 100 views, and then you put up 5 other videos that get 1 view each, then, you know, it's going to average that out, and it's not going to look very good. If you put up 5 videos and they each get 50 views each, then, you know, YouTube looks at that and says that is a better channel, kind of thing. And to a certain extent it is. But, like, what I need to do is say, this is, like, I don't really want people searching and finding episode 43 of Divinity Original Sin. If they're searching for Divinity Original Sin, they should only find my first episode, kind of thing. I should be able to tag all the other ones as, like, part of a series that you should start with the first one, and thus the other ones don't count, kind of thing. And that would allow the algorithm to just average out my good episodes. I probably should have created a VODs channel a while ago, yeah. At this point, I'd probably have to take down content. And, like, that's the other thing, is, like, there's no move option. I can't have 2 channels that I can move content from one to the other, depending on how it's doing. You know, if I could basically say, you know, like, here's my 2 channels. This is my VOD channel. This is my current channel. Put up a VOD here on my main channel, and then, like, ooh, that VOD isn't doing well. Move it over here. Keep all of the relevant details about it, but, like, move the analytics over there. And then I can shunt all of my old VODs that haven't done well over to the other channel. Right now, I would have to delete them and re-upload them, thus losing all the views that they already have, which I'm not going to get back because most people aren't going to rewatch them. Losing comments, losing likes. If I put up videos on a secondary channel, I can still add them to the playlists on my main channel, and that's not a problem. But yeah, it's like the fact that you can't move videos that aren't performing well to a hidden place. You have to delete them. Like, I'm not even sure if unlisting them is good enough. I think you do have to delete them to get them to not count, kind of thing. So, I don't know. I mean, unlisting them would make them unsearchable, but that's, you know, it's pretty different. Alright, so spare parts from bag number 6 are 1x1 plates in white, black, and yellow, 1x1 tile in dark gray, 1x1 tile soap in white, 1x1 quarter cylinder tile in beige, gray half pin, and sand blue 1x1 cylinder tile. Because, like, every time I put up, like, and it's one thing that I need to sit down and do with the LEGO Stream VODs is I need to separate them all out into separate streams, like, playlists. So, like, the Tallneck would be in just its own, not its own playlist, but it would probably be in a one-off playlist on its own, whereas the Titanic would get its own playlist. The upcoming Rivendell set would get its own playlist. So that people who look for that will just find that and stuff like that, and that would probably do pretty well in comparison. But like, every time the Spelljammer game has a new adventure, and I create a new playlist for it, that initial video gets more views than the previous VODs have, because it kind of comes up as new. So I would want that to be on the main channel, and then everything else after that to be on the secondary channel. And I could do that with, like, along with Divinity. I could have, like, the first episode be on my main channel, and then all the later episodes be on a secondary channel. But again, like, the problem with that is I need to expect everyone to subscribe to both of those channels, and that's kind of an ask. So all the videos on the secondary channel would probably do even worse than they do right now. But it would be a secondary channel that doesn't matter as much. So, I don't know. The problem is that in a lot of ways you need to plan that out in advance. And because of the changes in the algorithm, I couldn't have done that because these things, to a certain extent, came later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yep. And hit the bell icon. And I don't want to have to say that all the time, but yeah, it actually does make a difference. It's really annoying for people who don't like that, but... Oh, I need a white one. It actually does make a difference. And that's the sad part. It really does make a difference. I mean, I have trouble remembering what game I'm playing all the time, so I don't even know that I'd remember to do that. But, you know. Anyway. Have you seen how the new YouTube app highlights the like button when the person says the words? No, I have not. That is creepy. Like, see, again, like, having things revolve around hitting that like button and thus you having to say, hit the like button, that's not organic. It's sort of Pavlovian. So yeah, very, very frustrating. And, I mean, it's another reason why a lot of people have also shifted over to just doing streams. You don't have to worry about a lot of that stuff with streaming. Of course, you still have to bring in viewers, and I honestly do not know of a way, other than choosing what games you play, there really isn't an easy way to bring in new viewers here on Twitch. Like, rating a large channel, and by large channel, I mean, I'm talking about someone with 100 active viewers, that might, if you're lucky, get you one new subscriber. Have I tried Sea of Thieves? Why can you translate comments on the YouTube app and not the regular site? That's probably because of just integration stuff. Apps are built wildly differently, oftentimes, rather than just being a version of the website. Well, but again, like, that's also kind of arbitrary because you can have a good voice and you can have a good grasp on the game and be have an interesting way of playing it or whatever. But that has nothing to do with whether you can make a decent layout for the content. I mean, to a certain extent, some of that is selling yourself and things like that, but like YouTube also had this thing up where it was like trying to help me out with my thumbnails, and it was like, here are some thumbnails of similarly performing videos or something like that. It was basically trying to say, here are similar videos, compare your thumbnail to them, and evaluate whether that's doing a good job for you. And it was my Sweet Home thumbnail, which I was not counting on that. Like, Sweet Home was very much a game that I was playing for existing viewers. I was not using that to try to get in more viewers. I was just hoping to get more of the current viewers watching. And it worked fairly well. But all of the thumbnails that it was comparing it to, every single one of them was like a top 10 list video. Top 10 RPGs coming in 2024. Top 10 JRPG heroes. Like, that's not the same content. That is not the same content. You like it when YouTube game reviewers do ads for awful mobile games that you know they would never play? Yeah, I mean, I would never take sponsorship like that. I would take sponsorship only of stuff that I would actually use myself. Like, if LEGO came and were like, hey, you want to be sponsored? Sure. Where do I sign up? I mean, the funniest thing is I was listening to a podcast that was not about gaming, and the podcast hosts were making a joke about people advertising in the, like, as opposed to an inserted ad, but the podcast host doing an ad, and they were joking about Raid Shadow Legends, and then they asked each other, do any of you even know what that is? Not one of them did. And I don't even know what that is. Like, that is kind of a mixture of both very successful advertising, but also very unsuccessful advertising. Like, it's successful in that people know the name, but unsuccessful in that no one has any idea what the heck it is. And also, I have screwed this one up. Yeah, there we go. It's a mobile game. Yeah, I mean, besides that. Keep giving cornflakes free advertisement? Well, I'm not advertising like Kellogg's cornflakes. It's this is generic brand cornflakes. Should you play X game in 2023? I played X game in 2023. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. Like, I'll look at that and be like, sure, why not? Should you play it? Sure, why not? If you want to. I don't care. Whatever. Games Workshop cornflakes. Yes, exactly. Alt should just take Big Pickle sponsorship. I kind of already do. To be fair. There we go. Or is that over here? Is that? Oh, actually, that's probably there. Yeah, that's like that. Whoops. I think I got this off center. There we go. That should be centered that way. There we go. Well, I was just like... But, I mean, like, again, it's impressive from an advertising point of view where everyone knows that you exist, but no one actually knows if they'd enjoy playing you from the ads. Then again, it's a spoken word advertisement, so what are you going to do? Start promoting seaweed and banana paste, and the fad diet crowd will flock to my channel to listen. I feel like that's probably not the case. Don't think that would actually work. And I don't have any issue with like non-Let's Play content that does well on YouTube. And there obviously is some crossover in viewership, but it's kind of like, you know, someone who plays NFL Madden 2024 or whatever may want to watch the Super Bowl, but they also may not. And vice versa. Top 10 lists are always trash in your experience, though? I mean, it's all opinion. I don't care myself, so, like, that's my thing, is I don't have any interest in seeing what people's top 10s are in general. Maybe with music, like that, those are the ones that occasionally will get me to check something out. But even then, a lot of times it's like a mixture of, are they going to mention something new that I don't know about that's really good, or is that, you know, is it going to make me angry that they've ignored something even better? How about top 10 times I stole things from wardrobes and games? I mean, can you limit that to just 10? I don't think I could. And why is it just limited to wardrobes? Why can't we include yoinking deer meat? That's the real question. Top 10 places I found herb. Because that's a separate list. I meant the format, not the opinions per se. I mean, like, my issue with it is that it's kind of cheap content. It's like, I mean, I'm bringing something with my Let's Plays. Not necessarily the gameplay, but the commentary. With LPs. And my voice and my voices and... Cornflakes! Yes, you too, Cornflakes guy. See, you knew I'd pop up one of these days. Limiting the choices to put in a top 10 list leaves enough content for other lists. Get those on there. I don't know. Of course, the other issue is that involves editing and frequently stealing of video content from other people. Why no? I'm not bitter about that. I still remember the time that my my Ultima 6 content got used by, geez, was it like Wired, I think, in one of their videos, and I went in and asked them to either remove it or credit me, and the responses I got of like, it's free advertising. You're just, you're just jealous that that the video's doing better. And it's like, how many people went and looked at the fact that I named my main character Elmandretta and then looked that up? How many? How many? Zero. Zippo. So, no, it's not free advertising. Shut the hell up. For a second, you thought I was going to say Spoonie? As far as I know, he's never used any of my stuff. Does that often happen to me often? Not very often, as far as I know. But, like, how many times am I going to find out, really? Like, it kind of relies on someone seeing it and then telling me, because I'm not going out and looking for it. And it's obviously not showing up in search traffic. You really enjoy my commentary, especially when I'm not expecting something to just burst out laughing? I'm glad you do. Thank you. We'll pay you with exposure. Yeah, yeah. How about you pay me? Actually pay me. I mean, there's really not much that I could do about them using, like, actually using my stuff in their videos. It would probably account as fair use, so I'm not sure that I could do a takedown notice. But yeah, I mean, it is just the right thing to do. At the very least, credit the content. And has that Wired video resulted in anyone coming to my channel? Probably not. Probably not. Because how many times have you been looking at a video like that and decided, hey, I will go look, manually look up this thing in that video and follow that channel? Probably not often. Who watches Wired anyway? Heck of a lot more people than watch me. I mean, I don't have anything against Wired. Or whoever it was. It may not have actually been Wired. Like, I actually don't remember, and I think that it wasn't, now that I'm thinking about it, but I can't remember who it was. But, like, they did put in other credits. But again, it's, like, all the way at the bottom of the video description, and people don't read video descriptions. Like, I occasionally do forget, and the older stuff doesn't have it, but For the past, like, 8 years or so, I've been including, like, playlist links in all of the video descriptions. And I still get people like, I can't find the playlist. Do you have a playlist for this? I can't find it. Did you check the video description? I don't know. I think doing a hot tub stream would probably be better, Lel Bunny. I think that would probably draw in more people. All right, we got our feet on here. No one wants to click the show more button. Well, they should. Because I have stuff in the show more. Alright, did I forget to put a grill tile on somewhere? I feel like I may have. Let's see. Yes, I did. That's the top. Alright. There we go. It's standing. And we have a sand blue 1x1 tile. You'd be jealous that I had a hot tub. Alright. Last bag. There we go. Go ahead and push that to the side. There we go. All right. I mean, it's all the rage on Twitch here. Can't tell you how many times I'll load up the following page and it's like suggestions, and there's a hot tub stream. It's like, come on, and they always have like 4,000 viewers. It's like, come on. If the water's hot and it's a tub, it's technically a hot tub. It's technically correct, and technically correct is the best type of correct. Okay, let's see. Side stud, brick to plates. Give me an excuse to build Lego duckies. That's true, that would. There we go, get that on there. 2x2 inverted slope, curved slope right there. Me and my technicalities. Oh yeah. I mean, it's the best form of correct. Alright, let's see. Is that a... Yeah, it's a 1x2 with double-sided studs. And another 1x2 plate. 1x4 brick. Gray 1x2 with side studs. And a 1x6 plate. Alright. 1x4 and 1x1s with side studs. 2 1x6 plates. Okay, an orange 1x1 plate. A gray 1x1 plate. And a 1x2 plate. Give you guys more cute steggy and less not actually dinos but branching descendant avians? No. Or maybe. You gotta tune in every week to see if I do. But actually no. I'm terrible. Alright, let's see. 2x2. Oh, hold on a second. I think I had a video paused, and I think it just unpaused. Yeah, it did. That is weird. I was in the middle of a movie. That is weird. Why did that unpause? Alright, hold on. I'm just going to close out the tab. That was, for anyone wondering, that was Cure, a horror movie on, that is weird that it started playing on Criterion. I've never had one of those just start playing. Like, normally they just, Cure. It's a horror movie. By the director of, A Sweet Home, actually. That was why I was curious about watching it. I had lost track of time when I started watching it, and after a little bit, I was like, "Oh yeah, I have a stream coming up." That's bizarre that started playing. I have left those things paused for like many more hours before, and they have not unpaused. Criterion is demanding that I watch, yes. I wonder if there was some sort of, like, I didn't hit anything on my keyboard, so. I don't know, weird. That was a little bit of a surprise for me. I was like, wait a second. What's going on here? Nah. Alright, let's get that on there. Alright, we're gonna do the other side, it looks like. Let me double check. Is that... Yes. Criterion needs that view for the algorithm? It's not on YouTube. So I read an article a little while ago about, YouTube, when they started out, they wanted to try to have, like, hundreds of thousands of videos at your fingertips. And I remember that. I remember, like, always being able to find something to watch on Netflix. And these days, I'm going onto Netflix and I'm like, no, you've suggested this to me dozens of times before and it's still no. No, why do you keep suggesting Bollywood? I have never actually watched any Bollywood videos. And I read an article that basically Netflix found that with so many videos, people were having selection paralysis. And so they would often, like, not watch anything because there was too much to watch and they didn't know what to watch. So they've gone to a lot fewer videos. And the argument is, like, they still have more videos than videos available than if you had gone to Blockbuster back in its heyday. Also, everyone took their stuff and tried to make their own streaming. Yeah, but there's also there's still a lot of stuff that they could put up and probably keep up. So, I mean, I get it, and but it's also one of those things that's very, you know, like, it's going to depend on the person. I am finding that I am very frequently just, like, looking at Netflix and being like, there's nothing that I really care about watching right now. And then not watching. So it's like, that may work for some people, but it definitely doesn't work for everyone, and it definitely doesn't work for me. It's a little bit different. I find it a little bit different with Criterion because they're curated. Might be about time to cancel Netflix and try a new streaming service. I have been considering that, yeah. I have been considering that. But the problem is that everyone else has basically taken that lesson as well, and are doing kind of the same thing. I got nothing against Bollywood, it just doesn't interest me. You know, I'm not saying that it's bad or anything like that. It just doesn't interest me. And like, so the thing that it feels like to me is that, yeah, Netflix may have more videos available than like Blockbuster in its heyday, but Blockbuster would have all of the blockbusters. There's a substantially lower number of blockbusters available on Netflix at any given time, which again, that's fair, but it's also like, I'm not even just talking about like recent blockbusters. I'm talking about classic stuff. That's one of the reasons why I have Criterion, because it's so much classic stuff. New service would have material that you haven't seen, even if it's limited. That's true. Yeah, that is true. And that is one of the things that's been kind of like, maybe I should just cancel it and start service hopping. Blockbuster also had to deal with physical media. Yeah, but what I mean is, like, the argument that they're making is that it worked for Blockbuster, and what killed Blockbuster was just the inconvenience of physical media and, you know, having to go out and pick it up, and it would not, you know, they may not always have it in stock, and blah, 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 blah. And that's true, but also Blockbuster would, like, you know, and it's definitely true that Blockbuster would not have weird stuff, like art house stuff and indie stuff and things like that. And yeah, but you're missing like classic Blockbuster movies. that I know I could have gotten at, you know, like, Blockbuster would have, even if they can't get it, you know, even if they can't get it, like, it's someone's checked it out kind of thing. But Blockbuster would have, you know, Star Wars. You know, they'd have Jaws. They'd have, you know, they'd have those big movies. If it was big when it came out, they would probably have a copy. And you just can't get that on Netflix. And yeah, part of it is because all these companies have started their own streaming services and stuff like that. But then again, many of them are also just canning series if they have not performed perfectly, so that they can write it off on their taxes and stuff like that, which is disgusting. Not to mention the Attack of the Killer Tomato series. Alright, let's see. Where are the, where's the other ball joint? There it is. I don't know, like, I also kind of feel like they could hide stuff from the algorithm, you know, like present things to you using the algorithm, but if you search for something, then you can find, you know, because if you want to watch X, you're going to search for it. You know, it's not going to pop up in your feed. Essentially what I'm saying is that I keep wanting to watch particular movies, and no one has them streaming. Because they're all doing this limited video thing. I just want to watch Leviathan and Prophecy. Is that so wrong? Alright, let's see. Some like Disney have been stealth editing their old films. Yeah, and that's not good. I know that the French Connection ended up on Criterion Channel recently with those stealth edits, and that's like kind of anathema to Criterion. I would have watched it if not for that. I specifically did not watch it because I heard that it had those edits. But Prophecy has Armand Assante in it. Come on. Who doesn't want to watch Armand Assante? And Leviathan has Peter Weller in it. And Ernie Hudson. You can never go wrong with a movie that has Ernie Hudson in it. Where's the black 1x2s? There they are. You'll give me that one. Yeah, see, Ernie Hudson. Ernie Hudson is fantastic. He's not the only reason to watch Congo, because it does have Tim Curry, but he's a pretty big reason to watch Congo. You'd love to watch Fatal Instinct again? Yeah, like, have these videos, people. Come on. Like, that's the thing, is one of the things about Criterion is that they do, limit the videos that they have available, but because they curate them, they have collections and stuff like that, it makes a big difference in that, like, you got, like, related videos, for a specific time period. You can, check out multiple videos by the same director or featuring the same actor or that have a similar theme and stuff like that. Sometimes the themes are pretty nebulous, but still. You don't get that kind of thing with Netflix. They just have like a random assortment of videos that are available. One of your favorite Tim Curry films is Fern Gully? Oh yeah, Fern Gully is good. I just really want services that when you have a desire to watch a specific movie, like when you don't really care what you watch, you just want to watch something, you just want to have a fun night or something like that, see something new, and you're not that concerned about what it is, then it makes sense to have, like the limited number of videos and stuff like that. But it is a failure if someone sits down, someone has, especially if they have a bunch of like a bunch of services that they're subscribed to. If they are like, you know what? I would really like to watch Tremors. I would really like to watch Die Hard. I would really like to watch some obscure movie that most people haven't heard of. If you can't sit down and do that, for videos for like movies that are old, I think that's a failure of the whole system. When you see a movie channel is running a bunch of movies with a certain actor, you always look up that actor to make sure that they didn't die. Oh, what was I watching that had Tallneck in it? It's just watching something, and man, I can't remember what it was. Blank check? I don't think so. It was a bit part. Oh, right, it was Heat. I hadn't seen Heat before, and I was surprised to see Tallneck in that. I didn't really know that he acted either, so it was a case of like he started talking and I was like, that is a really familiar voice. And I had to go look it up. All right, let's see. There we go. Okay, so here is the saucer section. See, they could totally do an Enterprise with this kind of build. That'd be fantastic. Sadly, they don't have the license. There we go. See, it's like the saucer section. There we go. That works. Got a few other things that we need to put on the butt. All right, that's fine. I think it was a rather short acting career. No, he was actually in quite a few things. I don't know that it was a big acting career. Nope, don't fall on the floor, please, Peace. I've already had that happen once today. There we go. Oh, and Wild Thing. I think Wild Thing was his bigger song. Funky Cold Medina may have had more staying power. I don't know. You just remember Medina better? All right. Getting gray snowboards here. And one more. All right, let's see. That should be like that. There we go. And the last one. Okay, so let's get him on his feet there, and let's see if we can get these set up. They don't look quite right, and I'm not exactly sure. There we go. That's good enough. Okay. Spare parts over there. Let's bring in the stand. So it's living up to its name of being tall. That is for sure. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. All right. Spare parts. 1x1 plates in orange and gray. 1x1 tile, cylinder tile in trans red. 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg in black. And a 2L bar with stop in black. And let's see. Let's go ahead and get all the way back here. And also, we should probably get the Little robot, where do you go? There we go. All right, let me put this back there and bring up the camera. All right, that is pretty cool. It is very tall, yeah. I really do like the construction, and it makes a very nice display piece as well. I love the colors, very nice. It's like, it's not bright, but it is colorful, and that's really nice. Having the tree there and being able to put the little robots down, and I really like the street light that has started to fall over and stuff like that. It's very, very cool. So this is a good set. It is retiring, so it might be hard to find, but I would definitely recommend picking it up if you're into Horizon or you just like the look of it. Like, I got it because I just like the look of it. I think it's really cool, and they did a really good job getting organic looks to it and stuff like that, while also keeping it robotic. So, it is very cool. I really like it. It has a lot of good pieces and interesting design elements as well. But that is going to wrap us up tonight. We will be back on Friday for some more Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. We will be back on Friday night to start our build with the Rivendell set. No, I'm going to keep it together for a little while. We will be back on Saturday for more Spelljammer. We will be back on Monday for more Tears of the Kingdom. And next Wednesday, we will return to Pirates Gold and building something new. So I hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you next time. See you then, everyone.